I am LaRonda from Cleveland. This is the Boxing Science 3 to 5 report, where in 3 to 5 minutes I tell you what I'm going to talk about. I talk about it, then I tell you what I talked about, and finally I get out of the way.
I'm the Boxing Doctor from theboxingscience.com, and today our topic is Deontay Wilder, and the question I'm going to ask today is, can Deontay Wilder give up the bronze bomber? Can he do it? Does he have the discipline to give up the bronze bomber, a heavyweight champion of the world at one time, who had one of the most powerful right hands ever seen in the heavyweight division? Can he give that up to regain the title? I asked this question because recently I was just reading an article over at 24/7 Boxing News by Charles Braun. And in this article, he was talking about how Malik Scott was working now with his new trainer, Deontay Wilder, working with Malik Scott on throwing more combinations, moving in the ring. In some of his training videos, I saw Deontay Wilder throwing combinations punches, stepping around Malik Scott during the training. And you know what that showed me? It showed me that Deontay Wilder is willing to learn. And it dispels the rumors around Mark Brilliant. And I'm going to be the first one to tell you, I was the one leading the charge about Deontay Wilder not learning from a pure professional, Mark Brilliant, and trying to do things his way, and he was not improving as a fighter. And he just particularly just waited on the power shot, the bronze bomb, to take out his fighter. And I'm wondering now, and with Malik Scott's training and assistance, is Deontay Wilder ready to give up the bronze bomber in his third trilogy fight with Tyson Fury, go in there and actually be throwing these combinations that I see him doing with Malik Scott in training? Now, with this training that I see Deontay Wilder doing, I am thoroughly impressed. And as I said, after his loss to Tyson Fury the second time, where he allowed Fury to hold him and tie him up and put his weight on him and tire him out, I was just totally disappointed and felt like, I bet Mark Brilliant tried to teach Deontay Wilder how to fight on the inside, and he rejected it. And when the night came where Deontay Wilder had to fight on the inside and he was getting whipped, Mark Brilliant says, I have no choice but to throw the towel in, because when I tried to train you, you rejected the training, and now you need it. You're in a tough situation. When I see Deontay Wilder training now with Malik Scott, throwing combination punch, the right hand to the body with the left hand, and the left jab with the right hand to the body, and stepping around his opponent, I'm somewhat impressed. Now, I watched an old movie way back called Bloodsport. And one of the guys, the competitor, said something that stands out today. And I'm sure if you've seen the movie, you remember this line. Bricks don't hit back. And Malik Scott is not hitting anybody back when Deontay Wilder is punching the mitt. So as of this moment, at the time that I'm making this video right now, I want to give Deontay Wilder some applause. Whether he's going to win the trilogy fight, I don't know. It seems like he's preparing to do the right things to put himself in position to win and become the heavyweight champion again, and he has my applause. That's all I got to say about that. This was the Boxing Science 3 to 5 report. I just talked about Deontay Wilder. Can he give up the bronze bomber tag and fight using combination punches and moving? And his training with Malik Scott, it appears he might be able to do so. Thanks for listening. I'm Greg the Boxing Doctor from theboxingscience.com. Have a good day. Thanks to LaRonda from Cleveland for your donation. and opening the Boxing Science 3 to 5 report.